Greetings people, Person here, and today we're gonna do something else than usual. Most of the times I take a look at NFTs, or play to earn games, all that stuff. Today we do something different, and that is checking out an app called Chainge. Now the idea of this is pretty cool, so sometimes you have money. Right? That's how it works. Let's say you got 13 crore on different chains. And you're like, well, over here I can stick them, so I want to have all of that over there. Well, usually you will need to find a currency that is supported on all different chains, swap your crow into that currency, then send the currency over to another chain and then purchase crow there again, which is super annoying and sucks hard. Through their cross-chain technology in their app, all you gotta do is click the swap button, enter your wallet address, and then all of that in your account gets sent over to one chain, which is so much easier and far less complicated than doing the whole swapping and selling and sending part multiple times. Besides that, we're also gonna talk about some passive income in here when it comes to like providing liquidity, so I can see a number grow with percentages that go up without doing anything. And then I will tell you at this point right now that this is not financial advice. Wow, who would have guessed that? It's like in every video that I mentioned that. Just because you can take your money and use it in here doesn't mean you have to. With that being said, I would say let's take a closer look at the project, at the website, and I guess the app at the same time. And let me kind of explain what this one is all about, because there's a lot of technical stuff which makes this so much more complicated than it needs to be. Because it can be so simple, and I will try the simple part over here. Starting with the website, it's beyond DeFi, beyond cross-chain, beyond trading and derivatives, and is here to explore your very own home of DeFi, powered by cross-chain magic. When it comes to cross-chain, Chainge is the leading authority in the DeFi space, with 13 integrated chains and counting. The app supports over 75 assets, so that users can maximize their wealth's potential and enjoy a secure, flexible, and very free financial life. Now that sounds kinda nice and all. What is supported? We got Bitcoin, ETH, this is Tron, Binance Smart Chain, I think this one is AVAX, QB, Polygon, Filecoin, and a couple other symbols. But all of those symbols are supported in the app. Then they tell you secure. How's this secure? Well, they got the whole Medium article just about that. In short, you get true decentralization and also an unbreakable wallet with an encrypted seed phrase. So compared to like an exchange where you just log in with your account and then somebody else just gets your password and email, everything in here is truly secure through that. And in the app itself, they also got a beginner and expert mode, which then means if you switch to the expert mode, the encrypted seed phrase is no longer be stored on the Secret Cloud box. So that way, you as the user take full responsibility in regards to everything that is happening, which means your money is actually yours. But back to the page. Designed for people like you, engineered for the opportunities you need. Chainge's unwavering objective is and will remain improving people's quality of life. So, no matter who you are or where you're from, you can freely benefit from our wide range of decentralized financial solutions, neatly packed up in a flawless user experience. I knew that word. So they want to tell you they know how to use the apps. They want to make it as uncomplicated as possible because it's designed for people like us. Now, as mentioned in the beginning, you can get the app on the App Store or the Google Play Store. But now to the important parts. You do have up to 700% API, there is no impermanent loss, there are master derivatives, and most importantly, which makes this so sick, is the chain hop in an instant thing over here. So if you really understand what cross-chain roaming is, you will realize the amazing potential that comes with it. They also have an entire walkthrough over here, as well as a ton of tutorials on their YouTube page. So if there's like anything you want to know, anything you don't fully understand, they got all of this listed over here, which is super nice because so many apps don't do that. And then users ask for, how do I do this? And where can I get that done? And now they just did all the work up front, so if somebody gets a question, they can just link to this over here. And the cool thing is, because everything in here is secure and the chain hop feature works, it is used by some sites that you might know, like AnySwap for example, Multichain, Nerf, Phantom, and similar ones. And for that, I think they use this complicated bunch of words over here. So they really took it to the next level. Now here's the thing, I will not try to pretend that I understand all of the technology behind that, because I do not. I'm a guy who makes YouTube videos and looks at funny monkey pictures. The key parts are highlighted. You get hot wallet liquidity with cold wallet security. There are multiple signatures needed. Stuff is decentralized, and it works like a charm. In case you wonder who worked on the tech, who created that, those people over here. But I feel like for you guys who just want to use the app, this couldn't be less interesting. So I would just say, let's take a look at the app itself, see all the buttons you can press, what the words say, and what you can do in there. So first of all, you can log into the app, you gotta use your phone number in order to verify, and then you can already see all the different assets that you can have in here. For example, some Bitcoin, some ETH, and all the other stuff. And then there are a ton of different functionalities. For example, you got the spot trading feature, you can also add liquidity in there. You get futures as well if you want to buy, add liquidity, or just liquidate stuff. You can see that in the past month alone, 37 million in total was locked in here. That's quite a lot. And then also for anything they mention here, like time frame an asset, create an escrow smart contract, they always link a video to it, which is why I showed you guys the YouTube video earlier, because they think about the users first. Time framing, for example, is staking on steroids, which is a unique functionality to Chainge that allows you to split your assets into defined time periods. This basically means you're assigned a purpose to a certain amount of wealth for a certain amount of time, while still having full ownership rights over your assets. Sounds pretty cool. And they got 3 videos on that. In case you wonder when it comes to like liquidity and APY and what they got at the moment, you can see right now if you have USDT pairs, you get up to 135% in Chainge rewards, which for stablecoins is quite a lot. Same is true for BUSD, but you could also farm like USDT and Chainge and then get up to 452% in liquidity in rewards. And then they got 36 more pages of that. For all of that, if you want to like farm with stablecoins, they also got an entire Medium article about that and also a YouTube video. They really have like content for absolutely everything. All in all, this is probably my favorite part about any app and any liquidity pool out there, because if you have stablecoins anyways, or you're onto crypto anyways, might as well stake it, put it into delegation pools, liquidity farms, all of that stuff, and then your money works for you. Because what's the point of working if your money can do all the work? So I think it's pretty cool. I hope this made it easier to understand because there are tons of complicated words in here. But to sum it up, this app allows you to farm a bunch of stuff with stablecoins with a super high APY of 100-something%. You have the whole multi-cross-chain thingy, so you can move assets around quick and easy. And because it's on your phone, you probably have access to it. It's on iOS, it's on Android, and you can get the app probably right now if you feel like it. Now again, this is not financial advice, I'm just a guy who showed you what I saw on the screen, but it's a pretty cool concept. And I think the only reason I would use this app personally would be exactly to do that, to farm stablecoins. Because if you have $1,000 and you get 100-something% APY and you just double your money while it's still USDT, that feels like a no-brainer. I mean, it has no impermanent loss. That's insane. So with that being said, if this is something for you, if it spiked your interest, then links to everything in the description down below.